do you know what? This is something, I don't care who you are, this is affecting you. If your children, or indeed if you, have any sort of electronic device, this happens. And it can happen to extremes where kids particularly stay up all night on smartphones and tablets.
All night, it
used to be you just worried about having a TV in the bedroom.
Yeah, we argued about that for years.
We did. Now that's superseded.
Yeah, and experts actually are worried by the rise in the number of children who are only getting a fraction of the sleep that they actually need because they are addicted to all these gadgets and they're taking them to bed.
Do you know what they call these children? They call them vampire children. Yeah, because you see, they are glued to these devices
in the dead of night.
In the dead of night. But how damaging can the effects be? In the studio, we've got Jen McFall. Jen has had a constant battle with her son over what she would term as tablet obsession. Beside her, Misha Patterson admits that her addiction to tech has left her unable to sleep. Why can't you just not go to bed and not bring it in with you, Misha?
I think it's because just from such a young age I've been on, like, watching the TV and being on my mobile phone. I just find it so hard to come off the phone when it's like coming to bedtime.
So when you say so young, what age did you start having kind of gadgets then in your bedroom?
Well, I've had a TV since the age of about 5 in my room, and I've had a mobile phone since I was 7. So for quite some time now.
And how old are you now?
19.
19, okay.
So were you using the TV then to kind of help you sleep? Because I know a lot of adults that say, I put it on, I kind of just like it there and I nod off.
Some people just tape this morning and it just doesn't feel as good. They watch it late at night and away they go.
Yeah, I used to use it because obviously I didn't like the dark when I was younger, so that was almost like my nightlight and my way of getting to sleep. So from, say, like 7 o'clock, I would just watch it for hours until I fell asleep.
But I was quite, well, not shocked actually, but I was, surprised to learn about your phone, that you actually slept with it under your pillow in case you missed a call or a text.
Yes, I used to sleep with it under my pillow, and then when I found that I was missing too many things, because obviously I can't see it, and then I started sleeping with it actually on my pillow, so I could see it flashing, and then just grab it.
But at least you're aware. Would you go as far as to say you're addicted?
I would say I'm addicted, probably. Yeah.
And the fact that you do this in the middle of the night and you've people to talk to means that you're not alone. There's other people out there doing exactly the same thing. Okay, let's speak to Jen. Jen, you got your lad a tablet when he was 9.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I think you got it for exactly the same reasons as I would have got it, or lots of other people, and that is that all the other children in his class had one at school. And you sort of talked yourself into the idea that it could be educational as well.
It's quite educational though, isn't it?
Very educated. They can do their homework on it, they can look at the internet.
I think, to be honest, he was probably one of the last of his children to get a tablet. I mean, he was asking for about 2 years before I actually gave in and bought him one.
Yeah, because you held out for quite a long time. So, you didn't have a problem with it at first. All his friends had one. You said, do some homework, they can do research and things on the internet. When did you think it started to become a problem then?
About a year ago, I actually got up in the night to use the loo, and as I was crossing the landing, I actually saw a glow coming from his bedroom.
And this is what time?
Probably about 2 in the morning. And he was actually on his tablet then. And as of that night, I actually confiscated it from him, and explained to him why he couldn't be on his tablet in the night, etc.
And what was he doing? Just watching?
Yeah, he was just playing a game, Minecraft. So I guess he'd woken up in the night. And I thought, perfect time to be on my tablet.
You're identifying with. Totally get this. And incidentally, I just want to say, if you're listening to this and you're nodding away in disagreement, or you're saying, that's ridiculous, just don't buy them one in the first place, whatever, phone in today, and we're going to have that at 11:30 today with Dr. Eric Sigman. If you've got a problem with this, you need some advice on this, or you just want to get it off your chest, what's happening with your kids, please do get in touch, let us know, we'll try and get you on air.
Yeah, I've had loads of comments already on this. This has got you going. Tracy said, I've had just about enough of this. 4 out of my 5 children are moody, tired, their homework's not getting done, they've got no conversation. I'm deciding to ban gadgets in the home. Talking of banning, you said you took that away. Yeah. Did you take it away for any amount of time or just briefly? Because he went back on it eventually, didn't he? So
yeah, I mean, I'd say he is addicted to his tablet. It's like his life source. He carries it around everywhere. So I do use it as his sort of punishment now. If he misbehaves, then he loses his tablet time. So he does go through times of having it confiscated, and I've actually had to hide it before to stop him from...
I've done that in a high cupboard that they can't
but
reach.
I've hid it on top of the fridge, and he's actually found it and, you know, snuck it back again. I've even left it in the car glove box, so he, you know, he can't get out of the house and get it. But because a lot of their homework are based around sort of using internet sites now, their maths homework particularly, they have to sign on to a site, he needs his tablet to complete.
You do have to be a strong parent. Linda's saying, I wish parents would actually do some parenting. There's nothing wrong with a bit of tough love. You're not there to be their mates. And I agree with that, but some, you know, there's lots of times I have given in.
Yes, but what I'm going to say, Misha, what people are forgetting, times are changing. This is the future. This ain't going to go away.
No, so many things are online now on social media. It's almost like you can't
life is there.
Yeah,
life is there. Entertainment is there. Education is there. Social communication is there. Do you know what, Misha? I even know 55-year-old men, grown men, who go to bed at night and they wake up in the middle of the night and they're on there tweeting and doing. How sick is that?
But the experts are saying, and we're laughing here, but the experts are saying this is, you know, really affecting children. It's affecting their moods. They're not getting enough sleep, and they need like 9 or 10 hours when they're young, and it can lead to kind of quite long-term problems, depression, anxiety. Would you say it's affected your health, or still is? Because you still say you've got all these different devices. You're never off them. Do you think it has an effect on your health at all?
Yeah, it does. It definitely makes you have mood swings, and you get really irritable, and your patience goes, because obviously you're tired from being up all night. And over the years, I've noticed that I can't stay on the computer for as long. So if I'm on there for about 20 minutes, my eyes start to burn and I get headaches and nauseating, whereas when I was younger I didn't get it that quickly.
Have you ever tried, or any of your family tried to get you to detox? Just say, right, let's just try as an experiment, just take it all away. What do you think will happen? Your world will end. But have you ever tried at all to come off them?
Yeah, I have. My mum's actually tried, because I've had nights where I've had like 3 hours sleep because my brain's still ticking over. So my mum's been like, oh, have a chamomile before bed, or turn off every device at 9 o'clock, get into bed.
See, I think if you see it now as a health attribute, that as Ruth said, it is a detox. You can probably deal with that. I'll do a day or so without it. But we have been running a poll online, and what's happening so far? Let's see just what's coming in so far and what we were thinking. There you go. Do you let your child go to bed with a smartphone or a tablet?
Yeah, 72%. That's a lot. And as we're saying, have you ever used your tablet as a babysitter, which is what we were saying you do? 56% of you, yes.
Yeah,
and what else?
Life.
Is there another one? No. But we said that will be the subject of our phone-in today. We've got a psychologist, Dr. Eric Sigmund, with us. So if you need any advice, if you're worried about your children going to bed with their smartphone, how do you wean them off it? The amount of time they play with it.
11:30, we're doing all of that. Okay, guys, thank you very much indeed. Really good to see you.
You have the phone back now.
No,
I'm
going to check. Everybody's been in touch and said, on the telly, your hair looked lovely, Misha.
You have to tweet back.
Straight on there.
We're going to take a break now, and for a minute or two, after which we've got the Benidorm star, very funny man, Tony Maudsley.